I'm not gonna hide anything.
Yeah.
But anyway, San Jacinto, yeah, they close it, but there's no plans. They haven't said we're gonna close it and this is what we're gonna do.
Right.
Everybody's kind of just like, okay, what's gonna happen? So to me, that's not fair.
Yeah.
That's irresponsible. How are you gonna
Yeah.
shut down a school? You're so many lives that you're gonna impact without a plan already
Mm-hmm.
set. Now, if you have a plan, how come we don't know about it?
Yeah, that's the
We're the
thing.
ones that are going to be affected.
So
This
why
is
do you want to do this? Why is it important to you to run?
this is very important to me because I've noticed, Matt, throughout these last few years, this is something that I'm not just all of a sudden taking interest
That's
in,
true. I
right?
know that. Yeah.
But I did start taking interest once, the school closures started happening.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, wait a minute, this doesn't sound right. So
Yeah.
that's when I started looking into things. But throughout that time, I noticed that there's so many people who want to say how they're feeling or why, and for whatever reason they don't.
Yeah.
Whether it be them being nervous, them already thinking, what does it matter? Nobody's going to listen to me
Yeah.
for whatever has happened in their past.
Right.
There's just so many people that want to express their feelings or thoughts and they
Mm-hmm.
don't.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And I don't mind
Yeah.
doing that. But I'll tell you what, Matt, it didn't start like this.
Yeah.
When I was younger, man, I was so shy. I remember being in class waiting, they'd go around and you had to read one person at a
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, dude, my palms would be sweaty.
Yeah.
I'd be nervous, waiting. Oh man, are they going to call me? I already knew
Yeah.
I was going to turn red. I was going to stumble on my words.
Dang. Yeah.
I mean, super shy.
Yeah.
Unless I was with my friends.
Right.
Everybody can attest to my personality
Yeah.
then, but yeah, being in the spotlight did never appeal to me, and it
Yeah.
still doesn't.
Really
No,
interesting.
not at
Okay,
all.
Yeah.
But there's just this fire inside that I
Mhm.
cannot put out.
Yeah.
Matt. I feel so passionate about this. So let me go back.
Yeah.
I starting, I used to be shy and quiet. Throughout growing up, man, I was always involved in sports.
Mhm.
Basketball was my number one passion.
Nice. Yeah.
Number
My
one.
sister was a big basketball player too.
Well,
Cool.
I remember her once.
Yeah.
We had like a summer session and she came out. She was
Yeah.
really, really good. I
Yeah.
remember her.
That's crazy. Yeah.
There's a lot of little girls who are a little bit older than me that I remember that I
Yeah.
really looked up to. And
That's
some of
cool.
them now we're kind of connecting again and they're in
That's
leadership positions.
awesome. Yeah.
And they're still sending me messages like, hey, Karla, this, and that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Super
I like
cool.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
like, it's all like one.
I know, right? Yeah.
So,
that's cool.
So anyway, Matt, I was always involved in sports. I promised I was going to be the head basketball coach at Central High School.
Yeah.
I knew that was my goal. And then I knew I had to be a teacher at the same time.
Yeah.
All of our teachers were our history teacher and then our
That's
basketball,
right.
our
Yeah.
football coach, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I can do this. I remember family members telling me, don't do it. One, you're not going to get paid enough.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that didn't matter to
No,
me, man.
I
This
know
was
it
my
didn't.
dream.
Yeah.
And two, you're gonna have to move everywhere. If they're gonna,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you don't
huh.
win, they're gonna move you. I'm like, they're not gonna move me because we're gonna win.
Yeah.
But anyway, I started going to school for that. Right, that's what I wanted to do. Along the way,
Mhm.
I found, or actually, my mom found a different profession. She went to a doctor's appointment and she told me about, who took care of her that day. And I thought, this is interesting. Let me do that.
Yeah.
So I went to school for that and I really, really enjoyed it too. I'm like, man, I love taking care of people or helping them.
Mm-hmm.
So after college, I went straight into the medical field. I had to travel out of town for a little while.
Were you like a traveling nurse or what?
A sonographer.
Oh, that's what you did?
Yes,
That's
I loved
cool.
it. Well,
Yeah,
I worked
that's
here
cool.
at Esperanza for many years, and
Yeah.
I enjoyed that because I worked with a group of people that probably could not receive the care
Yes.
anywhere else
Yeah.
that they did at Esperanza.
That's right, including me. That's where I have to go. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So you start seeing the same people, and it's like you build like a relationship with them, and I really enjoyed it. Half of the people, had to I had to translate Spanish for them. So I'm like, man, my mom was right when she, taught me Spanish. So I enjoyed
Yeah.
that too.
Oh
I just
yeah.
really loved it.
Yeah. That's cool.
Along the way, man, we got this opportunity to open the gym that I
Mm-hmm.
have now. And being able to go to school, have that a good paying job,
Mm-hmm.
that money I was able to put into the gym along
Nice.
with Henry,
Yeah.
right? The
Okay.
team, man. For years, we worked many jobs,
Yeah.
and that money we put back into the gym, put back
Wow.
into the gym.
Yeah.
So that has led us to where we are today. So think about it. I remember telling Henry, I'm like, man, I can't lead a group class. I can't do this. They're not going to listen to me. Who am I to train anybody?
Right. I
And
know
he's
what
like,
you mean. Yeah, I
no,
know
you
that
can
feeling.
do this. I promise.
Yeah.
So I started, and it's just been. I'm a coach.
Yeah. All
I got
right.
my dream.
I
My
know.
dream. I've
Came about a different way though.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I'm
That's
in front
cool.
of all these women,
Yeah.
kids, men,
Yeah.
and I've just grown into being able to speak, not
Mm-hmm.
being shy, not being embarrassed.
Oh, interesting.
So
Yeah.
I'm just a totally different person than when I was younger, right? The
Yeah.
shy, turning red. I still turn red sometimes. I still get very nervous, but
Yeah.
I just know that all of these years, everything that I've went through, all the trials, all the tribulations, all the blood, all the sweat, all the tears, I promise I feel like it has led me to this.
100%. Yeah. That's what I was just gonna say.
I promise.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
know that this is
Yeah.
the deal right here.
Yeah.
So like I keep telling everyone, should I fall short? Because it's all about votes.
Yeah.
If you don't go out and vote, you're not going to have the candidate that you want to represent
Exactly.
you.
Yeah. You got to do that. Yeah.
But it's okay because I'm not going to stop. I see the
Exactly.
need. I see the need.
Yes.
I know where I can help,
Yep.
where I want to help, where I will help, and it's not going to stop no matter what.
Yeah. Ooh,
Now-
that's good.
Now I know that being on the board, is a big deal. Think about it. You
It
got
is.
6 or 7 people that are volunteering their time. These people
Mhm.
have to have a heart for
Yeah.
the kids, what they're doing.
For sure. Yeah.
I just think maybe, in my district, there hasn't been much of a voice for whatever reason.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I want to, and I will be that voice for District 2.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it, man. All these years have built me up to this moment.
That's what I was gonna say. It's interesting how God prepares us for
Yes.
bigger things, and we have no idea they're coming. And it's just all preparation for something much bigger, more
Yep.
profound, more important. It's amazing. I love that, and it's also confirming. Like it's so, like you're like, okay, like I it has to be God. That's moving. Orchestrating this so beautifully.
Yep.
It's incredible. And lastly,
So-
Karla, what do you think of the bond issue?